reciting Namo Tassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So last Monday we discussed about the Chakayadana. Okay. Page number 157, Dhammasaṅgaṇī, paragraph number 596. 596, 597, 598, 599. They are about the Chakayadana. So the Buddha explained very much in detail about the Chakayadana. Make clear to the audience what is the Chakayadana. Eye sphere. Ayadana or eye sphere. So then firstly the Buddha says it is a sensitivity, basado, derived from the 4 Mahabuddha. So 4 Mahabuddhas are there, 4 great elements are there, even within our eye sensitivity. So that eye sensitivity have been because of the 4 Mahabuddha, 4 great elements. So if they are working depending on one another in a harmonious manner, then basada is eye sensitivity is very good. We have a very good eyesight. So sometimes maybe heat is over, sometimes very cold. Then we cannot see things very clearly. Our vision become a blur. So it means that how great elements are conditioning the sensitivity, our sensitivity. So that also basically we have a 4 great element. Physically we have a 4 great element. So also it is upādābhājanīyaṃ. So it is included under the state of self. So be or body, physical body. So in the commentary they are mentioned sarirambi. Okay, sarirambi, pañcakhandambi. So in the physical body also, eye is a part of the physical body, and also eye is part of the 5 aggregates, especially part of the rūpakaṇḍaṃ, rūpa material aggregate. And also people, mostly worldly people, they regard this one as our body or is as atta. Okay, so that's why the Buddha used here upādābhājanīyaṃ, and then anidasano, invisible. So it is invisible, but it can see. Invisible can see something visible. Okay. So very strange. And also sabadiga means impinges or with the impingement, maybe reacting. So Dhammasaṅgaṇī translation, it is explained as a reacting. So because it reacts. So when it is encountered with the its respective object, it reacts. especially with the visible object, then the eye reacts. So that is explanation about the, or definition about the Cakkayatana. Cakku, what is a cakku? And then the Buddha explained, maybe you can skip 2 or 3, 2 lines. Then there you see, Cakku Vedan, Cakkayatana Vedan. So it is also, it is called Cakku as well as Cakkayatana, Cakku Dhatu, Cakku Ndriya, and also it is called Loka, Dwara, Samudra, Pandara, Kitta, Vatu, Nitta, Nayana, Orimadira, Sonyakama, empty village. So altogether 14 times, okay, 14 times. So 14 times you can take note. So with the 14 times, the Buddha explained Cakku or Cakkayatana. So that sort of rupa is called Cakkayatana, material form. So in order to be able to discern, so what is the Cakkayatana, the Buddha explained with the 2 sentences, 2 lines, okay, 2 lines. It means 1 sentence. Yena Jakuna, Anidasanena, Sabadigena, Ruban, Sanidasanan, Sabadiga, Pasi wa Pasati wa Pasisati wa Pasiva. Okay, this is the way to discern within ourselves. Okay, within ourselves or externally, so we can understand internally, externally. Maybe sometimes others' eye also we can, in the meditation, we can see that we can discern. So, in 4 ways we can discern here. Pasi, Pasi, Pasadi, Pasi, Sati, Pasi. Pasi means in the past, tense. Previously, we have seen or we saw. Which one is better? But has seen or saw. If you translate the Pasi, which one is more appropriate? Pasi, if you translate the word Pasi, past tense. Bali tense is a past tense. So
the one is fine, Sayadaw, I think. Either one is fine, Sayadaw. I mean,
both,
it can, yes, both ways. I think both of them
okay.
is fine, Sayadaw.
So has seen also, but referring to the present perfect. That has been finished very recently. So has seen or saw is okay. How do you translate it? Last time I asked you to translate this sentence. Yena Jaguna. Maybe you can omit Anidasanena Sabadigena and Sanidasana Sabadiga. According to the commentary, there are Ayansado. Okay, this being see or has seen or sees, will see or may see with the may see visible object with eye. Okay, so maybe past whatever we have seen in the past, that is also with which we see something we have seen in the past. That's also we can understand. Oh, that is also Cakkayatana. And also now what we are seeing, and also what we will see, and also what we may see, and the conditions are there. We may see something. So that is also whenever we see. So we see with the eyes, So that's why in this way we can discern 4 ways. Okay. So that in the commentary there is explained what Chadu Wawa Chadaro Wawatabananaya. What Wawatabananaya. In order to the way, the method of a discernment or discerning method, how to discern Chakayadana in our life. So Chakayadana is happening throughout our life, then we have to be able to discern so how it arises. Whenever, otherwise, if we fail to discern, then we will interpret that I see, or he see, or I will see, and so on. Then there is a buzzing. There will be buzzing. With the buzzing, or with the soul, or with the ada, we may interpret. So what I see is right, okay, and also what I have seen is correct, and so on. Then there will be many problems. So that's why the Buddha say what dana mana deity. So if we interpret with a craving, wrong view, or conceit, in seeing, then what happened? Then it will be extended endlessly. The process will be extended. So that's why it is. These three things are called what? Babanja. Okay, life extending. Babanja. Babanja dhammas. So in order to make clear this, how to discern our the Jakayadana, or visit the eye, which is invisible but the real the eye. So the Buddha explained with the four tenses: pasi, pasati, pasisati, or pasi. Okay. So in this paragraph, and then by following paragraph 597, the other remain the middle part only different. Yami chekomi, anidasanami, sapadigami, rupan, sanidasana, sapadiga, padihani. Yeah, padihani wa, padihanyati wa, padihanye sati wa, padihanye wa. Okay, so this is also form way to discern, form discerning method. So on the eye, okay, on the eye, visible object strike or has a striking, has a striking or has struck or striking or strikes, and then where strike and may strikes. So in the eye, so eye is the Buddha there is playing Yami Chekomi with the Adikarana, located sense in the eye. So the eye is here, and then visible object come to contact with the eye. So that they call Padihani. In this way also we can discern. So Buddha then Anama Rupa, the Rupa strikes to Rupa. So external Rupa strikes internal Rupa, like this. So at that time also we can understand that is a Chakayatana only, not I, not he, not she, and so on. So this is also form method. In form method we can discern Chakayatana. And also paragraph number 598. 598. Yam in the middle. Yan Jekuk Anidasanam Sabadigan Rubami Sanidasanami Sabadigami Badihani wa Badihanyadi wa Badihanye Sadiwa Badihanye wa. This time is internal sensitivity. It means our eye sensitivity. the eye strikes against visible object. Okay, visible object. Head striking and also strikes, when strikes or mid strikes. So this is also we can denote as akara mena, the way in which Haunjakayatana arises. Agara was seen that. So here also Paul method we can, and with the Paul method we can design the arising of the Jakayatana. And then paragraph number 599. So this paragraph number 599 is a combination of two paragraphs. Okay, so you can count from 1, 2, 3 from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the sit, so there is one part. Okay, and then the following is another part. So there you see what the first part is the same, and then yang jekung in the second line, yang jekung nesaya rupan araba jaku sampaso obaji wa obajati wa obajisati wa obaji wa. And then piyala. And then after that, there you can continue to read Vedana. Jaku sampasaja Vedana. And then Sanya, Chidana, Jaku Vinyana. So altogether, five dhammas are there. So the purpose of this paragraph is that in order to show the rising of the mentalities, okay, rising of the mentalities depending in connection with the object. Okay, in connection with the the contact between, in connection with the the object in sensitivity. Okay, aramana patibada upadi dasana wasena. So aramana patibada means a connection, in connection with aramana object and aramana is object, and then pasada sensitivity. So then mentalities arise. Phassa, Vedana, Sanya, Jitana, Chitta. These five mentality arise. So Yanja Konesaya mean depending on the eye. Rupa Araba, taking Rupa as object, taking visible object. Jaku Sampaso Obaji, so visual contact. Okay, eye contact. Happens, or happens, what happened or may happen. So in this way, Paul meant that also there. In the case of the phassa, visual contact or eye contact, we can discern the rising of the Jakayatana in four ways, in four methods. So also you can see in the case of a Vedana, Sanya, Jitana, Chitta, Jaku Vinyana, Chitta. So in this, up to that, there you can see five mentalities, rising of five mentalities. So in four ways, okay, four tenses. So you can multiply by, you can multiply 5 by 4. Then you get a 20, okay, 20 method there. In the following, in the remaining part, Yanjaku Nesaya Ruparamano, Jaku Sampaso, Obajiwa, Obajadiwa, Obajisadiwa, Obajiwa. Okay. Then Yanjaku Nesaya, depending on the Jaku, okay, depending on the eye. Ruparamano, Jaku Sampaso. So Jaku Sampasa, or visual contact or eye contact, which is with the visible object, okay, which is with the visible object, arises or arising, or arose, has a rising or arose, or rises, will rise, or may rise. So this is also one way. So in this four method also, with this four method also we can discern the Jakayatana is there. So not only visual contact, but also Vedana. So Vedana feeling that arises depending on the Jakku Sampasa, and then Sanya Jidana with them. Okay, so altogether 5. Here in this part also, there you can get the 20. Okay, with the 20 method, the Buddha the Buddha analyze, the Buddha give the way how to discern the arising of the Jakayatana. So especially within ourselves. So altogether, Dvipanya Sanaya, 52 methods are there. Okay. In the paragraph number 596, there you get the 4 method, 597 4 method, 598 4 method. In the 599, there are 40 methods. Okay. 40 ways to discern Jakayatana.
So Sayadaw.
Yes.
So what is the difference between in paragraph 599? So in the first, so Sayadaw said that is the combination of 2 paragraphs, right? So what is the difference between Jakkunesaya, Jakkunesaya Rūpaṃ ārapa, and then Jakkunesaya Rūparammano? So,
Rūparammano.
So what's the difference between Rūpaṃ ārapa and then Rūparammano? So,
yeah, basically they are the same, right? They are referring to the same thing. The way of teaching alone is different. The first part, Jakku Nesaya Rupa Araba. So separate. So sensitivity in the external object. Okay. Basada and Gochara separately explained in that teaching. Rather in the following paragraph, following part, okay, Jakku Nesaya Rūparammano Jakku Sampaso. So emphasis is placed only on the Jakku, only on the eye. So because the Rūparammano became just a modifier of the Jakku Sampaso. Okay. Jakku Sampaso. So in that case, we can understand that the Jakku alone is emphatically explained in that the rising of the Jakku. Okay. So I think that is a kind of sort of an emphatic structure. So according to the listeners, I think the Buddha preach. Some people they can understand the only when we say to do separate things, eye visible object and eye sensitivity separately treated. Then they are easy to understand. They become easy. It become easy for them to understand. Then here also in that second part, Jakkunesaya. So the meaning is the same, but the way it emphasizes is different. Okay.
So, how did you translate the Rūpaṃ ārapa again, Sayadaw?
Rūpaṃ ārapa, taking visible object.
Taking visible object.
Depending on eye taking visible object.
I see. Okay.
Jaku sampaso, eye contact arises.
So, and then the down here, rupa ramano, then we should translate like something that has rupa as the object.
Yes, yes. Jaku sampaso, eye contact, which has a rupa as object, which has a visible object, which has a shape or form or appearance as object.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So 42, so but the Buddha, even though maybe just one page, very analyze, analyze very in detail. So the purpose is that, as we repeatedly say, that there is a no person, no soul, okay, no other is there, but they are arising. Jakayadana also arise depending on something, depending on the conditions, and then depending on the Jaku and then the visible object, they arise in mentalities. So only mentality in materialities are there. Just a process. So the point you have to know is there are 14, the Buddha illustrate Jakayadana with the 40 terms. Okay, the very among these 14 terms, 12 terms are common. Suppose it is applicable, but only Nitta and Nayana, these two terms are specific for the Jakayadana. Okay, Nitta and Nayana, two terms are only for the Jakayadana. So for the other ayadanas, we can replace in the place of Jaku, we replace with the Soda, Soda Yadana, Soda Dadu, Soda Indriya. The remaining Loka, Dwara, Samoda, Bandara, Kidda, Watu, Orimadira, Sonyakama, they are the same. So you can have a look on the page number 158, paragraph number 600. Okay, 600 there. The Buddha is explaining about the Soda Yadana. So Chetona Mahabudana Upādāya Pasado. This Soda also, the sensitivity arise depending on the four Mahabuddha, four great element. And also it is included in the physical body as well in the five aggregate. Different is anidasano. It is invisible. Okay, Soda Yadana is invisible but reacting. Sabadigo. So the same structure. You see, whenever you hear in the past or in the present or in the future or in the conditional case, then you can discern, oh, this is Soda. Okay, now you are here. So this is also, you can understand there is a Soda Yadana. So in the list, in the illustration, the Buddha used only for 12 times, okay, except Nitta and Nayana. So instead of Jaku, there is Soda Yadana, Soda Dadu, Soda Indriya. Okay, so there you can take note the 12 times are there. And also the say in 52 Dvipanyasa Naya, you can discern the rising or the Rupa, Soda Yadana. So also page number 159, paragraph number 604, there is a Ghana Yadana. The similarity is this sensitivity, nose sensitivity also arise depending on the four great element. It is invisible as well as reacting. It is invisible but reacting to its object. The the term illustration, the Buddha illustrated this Soda Kana Yadana in 12 terms. Okay, similar to Soda. So the way to design this Kana Yadana is also provided in 52 method. So paragraph page number 160, paragraph number 608. There is a Jingwa Yadana. So similarity you can. So when we are reading, we can reflect within ourselves also. Our 10. So this term is what? Right sensitivity. That sensitivity is nothing but sensitivity that arise depending on the 4 great elements. So 12 terms are also illustrated with this 12 terms, and also to be analyzed or to be designed in 52 ways. So go to the page number 161, paragraph number 612. So there is a Kaya Yadana. Kaya Yadana, Pusi. So this body sensitivity is also derived from the 4 great elements. Invisible, but reacting. So it is also illustrated in 12 terms. So also we can analyze this Kaya Yadana with the 52 method. Okay. Then we go to the paragraph number 616. There. So far we have finished 5 sensitivities. Kaya Yadana to Kaya Yadana. 5 sensitivities are there. So, or they are what? Sonyagama. Sonyagama. And also this show. So this show means in the worldly life. Lokiya. So the Buddha want to explain that it is empty. Okay, it is empty of what? Empty of what? Sonyagama. Because no sukha is there, only dukkha, the impermanence there. And then go to the 616, rūpavibhatti, visible object. This is rūpavibhatti also derivatives, or it derived from the 4 great elements. And then vana niva, sanidasanam, sabadigan, nilam, pitagan, loitagan, or many colors are there. Upādābhājanīyaṃ, kalagan, manjetagan, hari vana, ahavenkura vana, digan rasa, anotula. So from many perspectives, the Buddha explained in the from the perspective of the color, from the up to the there you see Nila to Abhangura one. So that is a color. Okay. Then Digam Rasam, unknown Tulam, Wadam Barimandala, Jaduransan, Chalansan, Atansan, Solasansan. Then that is a what? That is shape. Okay, shape. The shape in terms of a shape. The long, short, and also big or small, and round. Vada Parimandala, Sagula, Jaduransa. How to say quadruped. quadruped. Then challenge, there are 4, 8, solar sun, answer. Answer, how to translate answer? Answer is the shoulder. One butt, the left shoulder. So 1 corner, 4 corner, 6 corner, 8 corner, 16 corners are there. So Naina Talam, Naina means what? Something. Naina, in Myanmar we got Naina. Naina, yes. Naina, how to say? Lower, okay? So it is a lower. Tala means it is the right meaning is tala is on the land. So on the land is comparatively it is higher than the maybe creek or lake or and so on. So chaya, adabo, alogo, chaya, shadow, adabo, alogo, andagaro, abba, mahika, do more rajo. So many ways. Okay, daragaru bana wana niva adasaman. So very much in the day. So in order to illustrate the rupa, visible object in the can be of many kinds. But here the Buddha tried and illustrate from the perspective of the color, and also from the perspective of a shape, form, or appearance, and so on. So Jata Rupa Rajatasa Vana Niva. Then Yawabana Inyambi Ati Rupa Chatona Mahabhutana Upādāya Vana Niva. Not only these things, okay? So, but also any other visible object that arise depending on the 4 great elements. Vana Niva, Sanidasana, which are visible in reality. They are called what? Rūpayatana. So to discern the Rūpayatana, the Buddha is here. Yaruban Sanidasanam Sabadigan, Jekuna, Anidasanena, Sabadigena, Pasiwa, Pasadiwa, Pasisadiwa, Pasiwa. Okay. This is the way to 4 ways to discern the Rūpayatana. So, but in the illustration, Rupa is only, there are only 3 terms for the Rupa. Rupam, Peda, Rupayatanam, Peda, and the Rupa Dhatu Pesa. So Rupa, Rupayatana, Rupa Dhatu is a giving. So also paragraph number 617, there you can see Yami. The structure is at the end, maybe the last 3 lines of that paragraph, that is Yami Rupami Sanidasanami Sabdigami Jekho Anidasanam Sabdigam Badihanyadiva. Just reverse order compared to the Chekhayadana. Okay. So this is also 4 ways to discern. And also in the paragraph number 618, there the last 3 lines. There you see Yaruban Sanidasanam Sabadiga, Jekho mi Andasanami Sabadigami Badihanyadi. So there are also 4 ways to discern Rūpayatana. So in the paragraph number 619, it is a big paragraph as we have seen in the Chekhayatana. There you can take note there are 2 component parts in this paragraph. It contains 40 methods to discern the Rūpayatana. And also, it provides not only Rūpayatana, but also visible object, or depending on not only Rupayatana, but also Chakku Pasada. Depending on both of them, then there arise what? Mentalities. Phasa Vedana Sanya Cetana Citta. So there are 14 methods. Altogether 52 methods. With the 52 method, we can design Rupayatana. Sadhaya, in the paragraph number 620, there is Sadhayatana. So this Sadhayatana also, right, depending on the 4 great element. Chatunama Buddhana Upadaya. Ani doesn't know Sabadigo. Invisible but reacting. So what are the sounds? So many types of sound are given here. Viri Sado, Mudinga Sado, Sankha Sado, Panawakida Warida. Sama Sado. Pani Sado. And then Pani means hand. Maybe if you strike like this, then that is called Pani Sada. So the other things are what? A musical instrument. Okay, through the, nowadays we can add through the guitar, sound, and then what? Harp. In Myanmar, we have a harp, a sound. Myanmar musical instrument, very famous for the Myanmar, is what? Sound God, harp, Myanmar harp. So there are many such a sound. And also Sadhana Nego Sasado, people's voice. Maybe they shout or they scream or the laughters and so on. And then Dhadunan Saniga Dasado. Dhadunan Saniga Dasado. Dhadu here means great elements, maybe earth, and then water, and then what we are body when they are not, how do you say, not in the harmonious condition, maybe they are break out a very big sound. Sound like a thundering. Okay. So these sounds are there. Wada Sado, Udaka Sado, Manosa Sado, Amanosa Sado, Wada wind sound. And then Udaka Sado, Wada sound. So in the, if you live nearby the lake, nearby the river, or ocean, so you can hear the sound of the water. Manosa Sado, Amanosa Sado. So human sound or other beings sound, not human beings sound. Have you ever seen? Have you ever heard the sound of the Deva, the sound of the ghost? So we usually have heard the sound of the animal. Okay. Among the 4 abhaya, so Dirajana sound we can hear. We usually hear. Hell being sound we don't hear. So during Buddha's time, there are 4 other night. Maybe King Kosala, he have heard the sound. 2 sana souls. Only these people, they are suffering in the hell. When they are suffering in the hell, because they are human being, when they were human being, they commit adultery. They committed sexual misconduct. Then that's why with the others' wives, then that's why they were suffering in the hell. So they feel very painful. So it means suffering. That's why when they appear, reappear from the hell, then they want to say something to the other beings that it means don't commit such a mistake. So then we are suffering here in a great manner. So they want to remind people. That's why they shout. So they want to say a verse, but they have no time to say to utter the whole verse. But that's why they can sa, another person na, another person so. Okay, do sana so. So in Myanmar, have you ever heard that one? Do sana so. In Myanmar, it is there. Maybe Bonyajari, you have heard.
Yes.
So Myanmar was very famous. This one, the theologies mostly they gave us summons, so not to commit such a kamisu mechachara karma. Then do sadhana, so they say. Then other night, King Kosala, he heard the sound, but he don't know the meaning. Very, very big sound. That's why he went to the Buddha and asked. Then the Buddha explained this matter. So that is what heavy in sound, the sound from the heavy. So Wada Udaga Amanosa Sado. So not only this sound, Yowa Baninyo Biati Sado, Jadona Mahabudana Ubadaya, whatever, any other sound, which is right depending on the four-great element, which is invisible, but the reality, they are included under the Sadhayatana sound. So they do this and this sound also. The Buddha illustrate 52 method. Here also with the 3 terms Sadho, Sadhayatana, Sadadhatu, similar to Rūpayatana. Okay, 52. We will skip paragraph. Also, nothing but the derivatives derived from the 4 great elements. So, whatever smell, if we get a perfume smell, good smell, sweet smell, then we like it. If we get a foul smell, very bad smell, then we feel angry. But basically, they are made of the 4 great element. Either they are good or bad smell. And it doesn't know Sabadigo. So the Buddha illustrate here Mula Gando, Sara Gando, Deja Gando, Pada Gando, Popa Gando, Pala Gando. So Amaga, Visa Gando, Sugando, and so on. Many types of smells here. Sugando, Dugando, good smell or bad smell. So, and not only these, but also any other smell that have been depending on 4 great elements. They can be understood as what? Smell only. So this, we should be able to discern this smell. So in the Buddha illustrated 52 method with the 3 terms, Gando, Gandayatana, Gandadhatu. Okay, Ganda. And the rasa is on the page number 167, paragraph number 6 to 8, rasa yatana. Here also the same. Whatever it is, it may be sweet or sour or bitter or spicy or salty. So sadhu or asadu, good days or bad days. Okay.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yes.
The daja, how we translate? Translate skin? No, it should be bark.
Yeah. Daja here is a bug. Mula khanda daja. Pada leaf, opa flower, pala fruit. So they are maybe related to the tree, plants. Okay, mula, root, khanda means trunk, ambila. Then after that, ambila, madura, Piṭaka, kaduga, loniga, karika, lambila. Okay, kasa, kasawa. So they are what the taste we have. Cho chen panka ngansa. In Myanmar we say cho chen, cho sweet, chen sour, ambila. Cho is a madura. Piṭaka, kaduga, loniga, ngan, karika, lambila. Lambila, I don't know what is that. Lambila, sour.
Sour taste.
Ambila is a sour. Lambila.
Maybe another kind of sour taste. It's a little bit different with the sour taste.
Siddu 8. Where is the Siddu 8?
Astringent. What is it? Astringent.
Astringent. Smell. After that, where is it? Siddu 9. Translation is in the paragraph number Siddu 9. Bitter, pungent, alkaline, astringent. Many days are there. Nice, nauseous. So good and bad days. We can simply translate good and bad days. So whatever days, so is it called rasa yatana, rasa. So we can discern in the 52 method, and also the Buddha illustrate over in the Abhidhamma. There you can see rasa yatana, rasa dhatu, like that. So this is mula. How many? No upādābhājanīyaṃ is given here. Upādābhājanīyaṃ, because as you see, it belongs to the Mahabuddha. Okay, Bhatavi Dejo Vayo. Bhatavi Dejo Vayo is belong to Mahabuddha. That's why not separately treated here. Then it go to the paragraph number 632. Kadamanda Rupa 18 18 femininity, that is what? 80 lingam, 80 nimadan, 80 kodan, 80 gabo, 80 vago. So 80 linga, in Buddhisa linga, so they are also just rupas. So appearance, not the whole appearance of the 80 linga, 80 nimeda, not only this part or that part, but the whole 80 code, and also mena, the mena of the ladies, and also state of a being, lady. So they are called 18 Purisindriya. So the same thing. In the same way, manner, we can understand these two, 18 Purisindriya, they belong to what? Sukhuma Rupa. Okay, Sukhuma Rupa. And then Rupa Jividindriya. What is Jividindriya? Your desa Rubina Dhammana are you. So this is very good. the life of the material dhammas. Okay, the life of the materialities are you, TD. Okay, so long as there is a rupa jividaniya, it will remain TD. Yabana, yabana, iriyana, wadana, balana. So with this, it is trying to avoid, it abides. Not be materialities remain. Iriyana, wadana, balana, jividaniya. So in the mentalities also there is a nama jividaniya. In the materiality also there is a rupa jividaniya. So that's why in the during the Buddha's time, when the months are going in the rainy season, going before the Buddha lay down to enter upon the race retreat, the months are going around, traveling here and there, even during the rainy season. So when the grass and plants are growing, so when the months go here and there, they have to step on, okay, this tree. That's why it is a kind of damaging the plants and trees. That time, the people, ancient time, they complain that they are destroying the life of the, okay, one life, okay, one life plants. They believe that the plant also have a life. Okay. Maybe they are referring to the rupa jividaniya. Something which is growing, is it has a life. But not the nama jividaniya, but the rupa jividaniya. That's why Asian people, they believe in the plants and trees, they have a spirit. That's why they worship. Okay? When they go to the forest, they sometimes the trees fall down and they block their way. Then they think, oh, the spirit of the tree is getting angry. That's why they don't give me the way. So they pay homage to the trees and so on. So this is kind of what a spirit worship. Okay, spirit worship is ancient time. Ancient nowadays also they stay. People are still following that Asian practice. But in the Buddha's teaching, it is not a spirit, but a kind of controlling, life controlling, life maintaining faculty. So in the mentality also there is a one thing, in the materiality also one thing. So that one we can understand as a rupa jividaniya. They are so subtle. So that's why you may see that for the Sukuma rupas, the Buddha didn't say the way to descend. Okay, the way to descend. Just make the Buddha just make known people to do these are such a materialities. And then Kadamanda Rupam Kaya Vinyati. Okay, Kaya bodily intimation, and then Baba intimation. Here bodily intimation is Ya Kusala Chetasawa, Akusala Chetasawa, Abhyakata Chetasawa. What? Vinyati, Vinyapana, Vinyapitata. So the bodily intimation or the person who is with the moral consciousness, who is with the immoral consciousness, who is with the anti-dhamma consciousness, who is going forward who is going backward, who is going front, going backward, going backward, or looking backward. Okay, alokendasa, vilokendasa, alokedi, vilokedi. Okay, if we go to forward, or if we look forward, or if we look backward, vilokendasa. Samengandasa wa pasarendasa wa. So when we stretch out our hands, or our legs, or when we bend, Samenjendi Basarendi, or Kaya Satambana, Santambana, Santavidata. The stiffness of the body and so on. So sometimes we suppose we show our fist, in that case, the Tambana, Kaya Satambana is there, Santambana, Santavidata. And then when you so all these manners are what? With this manner, we make other people know what we want, or what we want to do, what we want to say. So when you happen, that sort of bodily manners are called Watakaya Vinyati. So Bhava manners are called Vaji Vinyati. So Bhava movement. So Vinyati also interesting. So if we study Vinyati, so because it is what characteristics, okay, or character marks of the other rupas, not the real rupa. They themselves are not the real rupa, but they are mark. So then behind the Vinyati, we have to know what is that. So Chetana is there. Okay, our intention is behind that Vinyati. Then whenever we have a kind of intention, we have an intention to move our hand. Then other than Chetija Vayo Dhatu. Okay, Chetija Vayo Dhatu. So make it happen. So every time we made a movement, either bodily or bhava movement, so the Nama and Rupas, they are functioning. Okay. So if we study in detail about the Vinyati, then we will be very clear that there is no human, no beings, no beings or no other, but they are processing. They are systematically processing.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
May I have a question about that Pali sentence, Sayadaw?
Yes.
So we have Tambana Santam Piṭakang Vinyati Vinyapana Vinyapitatang. All of those words are equivalent, right, Sayadaw?
Yeah. Kayasa Tambana Pasarendasa. Yeah. So they are indicating the manner or the Vinyati. Okay. Bodily movement, suppose bodily movement. So they are referring to the same thing.
Yeah, but then so before that we have like Kusala Cittasa, Abhyagata Cittasa. Those are the Cittas, right? And then we also have Abhikamantasa, Patikamantasa, Oka, Olokentasa, Vilokentasa, Samenjentasa, Pasarentasa, Kayasa.
Pasarendasa. So up to the va, okay, this is a bodily movement. So,
but then Sayadaw, we have the kusala, akusala, abhyagata, so those are the jittas. And then we have the bodily movements. So I don't understand how can we put them in the same category. I mean, the first three are the jittas, and the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them, 6 of them are the like not jittas, but like rupa.
yeah.
So how should we understand that?
How should we understand that? Okay. Let me see. Another one. So you can connect. You connect. Okay, connect. Kusala jitasa. Okay, and then Thambana. Kusala jitasa. Thambana. Kusala jitasa. I mean the person who is with the kusala jita. Okay, all the person. Thambana. Thambana means stiffness. Okay, so.
So I see. So all of those wa refers to persons.
Yeah.
And then kayasa thambana. So like the firmness or the
Body.
the firmness of the body for that person or of that person.
Yeah, yes, surely.
Okay, I
either mentally, sometimes we are sitting, but the mentally, kusala jeta, overwhelmed by the kusala jeta or akusala or avyakata jeta. So other time also there is these movements are happening, bodily movements are happening, bodily change. Sometimes not movement, but the change, bodily change, stiffness or movement. And also for some people, they are walking, going forward, going backward, looking forward, backward. So they are very obvious, okay, physical movement. For that person also, when they are moving forward or backward, also their body is stiffness of their body and so on, also available.
Yes. So, and then another question. So the thambana santambana santam pitatang win nyati winya pana winya pitatang. So all 6 words are equivalent, right? So
Yes.
But then the thambana santambana and winyati winyapana are feminine genders. And santam pitatang and winya pitatang are neuter genders.
Neuter gender.
Why did the Buddha use the ta suffix, ta bawa suffix, instead of using the ta to make them also feminine?
Taddan, yang sambidatan, yang sambidatan, yang winyapidatan.
Yes, so this, instead of saying santam bitatang, I guess we can say santam bitata. That's also fine. It's also bawa.
Dasabe also referring to the.
Because all those words are feminine, but those 2 bawa words are neuter gender. It's kind of strange.
Yes. So maybe we can understand that some of the movement are what? Santambidata, Sambana, Tambana, Santambana, Santambidata. No masculine, huh? There is a no masculine. Only feminine and neuter gender. Tambana. Now let me see in the Vinyati, Vinyapana, Vinyapitata. I don't know why there is a two. Thambana, Thambidata. But the point is the state. The Samidata also okay, right? But in order to show the state, the condition, okay, condition.
Yeah, and then also it's kind of strange too, Sayadaw, because at the beginning of the sentence we have ya, which is feminine, right? But here is santam pitatang and wenya pitatang.
Yeah. In the case of the in that case the Sayadaw they mostly translated yang sambitata. So change the change the gender or the pronoun. Changeable. But it, as you say, Sambhidata also okay. It is more consistent with the what? with the pronoun we have a ya. Okay. Ya balana what your. So this changing is you can see in the paragraph number 634. The Jividendri, yeah. Okay. And that is your are you. Okay. Dedan desa rubinandamana, your are you, your are you, your ya titi, ya yapana. So the pronoun is used only for the first word. Okay. Intended for the first word, but it is a flexible, even though we put a pronoun there with a neuter gender or masculine or feminine gender, but it is a flexible. It depends on the word it joins. So in the case of Jividendriya, it's more obvious. Your are you. Ya titi, ya yapana, ya labana, ya iriyana. And then yan jivida, yan jividendriya. So like that. So 3 genders are there also. So the point the Buddha uses here, ya, is only referring to the Dhambana, the beginning or leading word. So it is a changeable. But I have never think that why is the new gender only.
Yeah, thank you.
you think is a good to have. Why it is a two? Why not das? Dasabe also okay. Because the dasabe also indicate the condition, the state, the nature. So today up to the Vinyati, we put then you can see also about the Vaji Vinyati also there. Kusala Jetasa, Akusala Jetasa, Avyagata Jetasa wa, and then Yawaja, Yagira, Yobyabato, Ya Udidan. Like that, we have to try with the pronoun, ya or yan or yo, like that. The Udirana, ya Udirana, yo goso, yan gosa kama, ya waja, yo wajibedo. Ya wajadi, waja. Okay. So that is a waji winyadi. So whatever verbal intimation is there. whether we use abusive language or very sweet word, so they are wajivinyadi. So with that word, we come to know his intention or her intention. So these are rupas. Again, and maybe next week we will continue to the remaining upādā rupas. Okay, with this we will conclude by saying Buddha Sasana Jidan Datadu, Buddha Sasana Jidan Datadu, Buddha Sasana Jidan Datadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Welcome.
Good night.
So where are you going to Vietnam?
Oh,